What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about stellar lumens today, XLM. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it. Here we are at about 27.5 cents now. The week is promoting a bit of a wick to the upside, and that's fine. If we look at this on a daily time frame, by the way, actually, before we do that, weekly time frame looks phenomenal. Weekly RSI, very bullish, very bullish. The weekly price action, you look like you're in a bull flag, very nice bullish signal as well. In the weeks, in the months to come, this thing's got nothing but one direction to go. It's up, man. It's going to go to the upside. If we're looking at this on a 3-day time frame, the RSI is a little bit bearish. I would say a little bit more bearishly charged. You might be finding resistance at prior areas of support, and you might see a little bit of a move down to the oversold zone, but you might not. You never know. Daily time frame, RSI a little bit bearish as well, though you are starting to work your way up to these higher ends. This is generally the area where you have found resistance in the last couple of weeks, so you might come down from here. I should even say the last couple of months. We are looking for some kind of double bottom or even a slightly lower low. I'm expecting Bitcoin will move down about 14%. And if it moves down 14%, XLM might move down a similar amount or even more. We could see a double bottom scenario where XLM finds support at about 22.7 cents. We could see a scenario where it finds slightly lower lows. I don't think that XLM is going to go below 20 cents, guys. If it does, it's going to be for a very short amount of time. But that 28% drop there, that's a little bit excessive compared to what I'm expecting for the average altcoin. And XLM is not the average altcoin. It's one of the top dogs, right? So just imagining that thing dropping more than the average altcoin. It's not something that I have in my bingo card, right? From a low to a high here, the 1272 is at 21 cents. The 1618 is at 19.16 cents. This would be the kind of worst case scenario or best case scenario if you're looking to buy. That's probably the lowest that I could see you going is this area here. Under the current circumstances now, I'm under the impression that we do see some kind of double bottom, perhaps a slightly lower low, some kind of fake out low right there. But inevitably, we will continue to grow. Is after this is what my thoughts are, right? Continuing to go down from here because the daily, the 3-day time frame look a little bit weak. The 4-hour RSI does look a little bit weak as well. To be fair though, you are moving down and volume's decaying, so that's actually not a bad thing. And to be fair, the 4-hour RSI, I misspoke. I spoke too soon. This is actually more bullish than it is bearish right now. But can it maintain? Can you find support here? Let's actually see. Let's entertain that thought. Okay, from a low to a high. I'm going to take this high, not the fake out high, because that's kind of like a fake out double top look there. Yeah, I think you're going lower. I think you will. So you probably don't maintain. You probably do go lower. And I would think at least from 27.5 cents now, XLM stellar lumens will go down to anywhere from 25 cents to 22 cents. Yes, something in that area. Find support and then look to move higher. If we are moving higher and we are looking to find support soon, and I think that we are, over the month of April, going into May, and perhaps even June, we will see a move that replicates this essential move here. This is the flag pull to your bull flag. If this is the low or you go somewhere around this low, let's just assume you go a little bit lower. Your measure move would then be at about $1.50. $1.50 is fine, right? There's nothing wrong with that. Measure moves are not guaranteed. You can fall just below them. You can exceed them. You can grow past them. And if I was leaning one way or another, I wouldn't think that you fall below it. I would think that you exceed it. Why? Because you're breaking out to new all-time highs. You're breaking out of this multi-cycle pattern consolidation phase that you've been in. I would think that you don't stop here. I would think that you don't even stop at the measure move. I would think that you exceed it. But time will tell. We'll see how that goes. From the last cycle's high to the bear cycle low, the 1272 is right at the measure move, and the 1272 would be your minimum target. So $1.52 or $1.54, I mean, might be your minimum standard. You're at 27 cents now with the aspect of going lower, maybe as low as like 20 cents or 25 cents, somewhere in that range, right? So that's enticing. If you were to go higher, and you can go higher, the 1414 is at 217, and perhaps you even go all the way up to 356. I suppose it depends on a couple of things, but I think XLM definitely has a lot of promise in the coming days, or coming weeks, coming months. You genuinely could see this thing do a 10x or more. I don't think it will. I think that it'll probably stop around $2 is what my thoughts are. Around $2, maybe just above $2. 246 seems like a good area for the maximum. So I'm sticking with $1.54 at the minimum, 246 at the maximum. I think that's a good kind of area to gauge from. And you probably do move down a little bit from here. Is this your low? Maybe. Could you go a little bit lower? Maybe. If you go lower, is it a problem? No, not at all. Right? I think that 20 cents will hold. I don't think that even if you went a little bit below 20 cents, that's all it would be. It'd be a little bit, and it wouldn't be for a long amount of time. But that's all I got for you guys today. If you like the video, hit the like button. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Take care of yourselves. And, oh, actually, hold on. I'm sorry. I wanted to look at one more thing. I'm sorry. because it's been a while since I've looked at the ribbons on these things, just to check in with you. Yeah, you could go a little bit lower, and that's right around like 21 cents. That agrees. That's nice. Weekly time frame here. Weekly time frame, you've already found your low below it, so I don't think you need to go lower, but if you do go lower, that's fine. It's totally fine if you do. 3-day time frame not crossing yet. A good goal to have for Stellar would be to start closing days above like 32 cents. If you can do that, that's awesome. That would likely validate this as a low and validate that you're going higher. And then on a daily time frame here, you are kind of living in the ribbon. You're disrespecting it a little bit, which tells me that the bearish pressure isn't as strong as it has been throughout this whole time frame. So you likely will, in just a matter of weeks, I would think, you will start to recover. You will start to grow. You might have a little bit of decay. It's the same stuff. The ribbons are telling us the same stuff that we've already been saying throughout this video. But those are my expectations, you guys. Okay, for real, for this time, I'm actually done. Okay, hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I will see you on the next one. Take care of yourselves. And if the question comes to mind at all, is it a good time to buy stellar lumens right now? My thoughts would be, yeah, it's probably a fair time. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but I think that it's a good time to buy. I think if you wait, maybe if you wait like a week or a few days, you'll probably have an even better opportunity, a more opportunistic moment to get in and set yourself up for some decent gains. But even at these prices, we're talking about very decent gains. I think you're going to see something that's like a 5x or more, potentially even greater than a 10x whenever this move is all said and done. Okay, ta-ta. No more words. That's all I got. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.